Namaste children, how are you all and welcome to the math class. Today we are going to introduce a new chapter, that is Unit 3, Data Handling. Already you are familiar with this data handling in class 6, even in class 5 and 4 also. So in class 6 we have discussed what is data, collecting data, recording data, organization of data, that is organizing the data in the form of a table, that is with the tally marks. All we discussed in the 6th standard. And what is that is a pictorial representation, graphical representation of data we discussed in the class 6. Pictorial representation, it is known as a pictograph we studied, and graphical representation, under graphical representation we studied a bar graph in class 6. Now in this class 7 we are going to study about the main concept of this class 7. It is representative values or measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency, that is arithmetic mean, that is also known as average or simply mean, mode, median, and again graphical representation we will study here bar graphs and double bar graphs. Bar graphs and double bar graphs. Then the last concept, it is chance and probability. It is a new concept and it is introduced in the class 7, chance and probability, and it will be continued till the higher classes. So now first we'll discuss data handling. What do you mean by data? So data stands for what? Data is the collected information or gathered information in the form of numbers is known as data. The collected information or gathered information is known as data. So here, while we are data related to this data, collecting data, we will collect the data by visiting some places, or we will collect the data from the internet, or we will collect the data from the newspapers or magazines like this. So that is collecting of data. After collecting, just by collecting the data, we cannot assess or we cannot draw the conclusions just by seeing the data. So we need to record it for preservation. After that, after recording the data, we need to organize the data. In organizing the data, we use tables. That is frequency distribution tables we use. In that frequency distribution tables, we have tally marks were introduced. The tally marks concept we have studied in the class 6 also. So what for it is organized this data to draw the conclusions and to interpretation of the data is easy for us. If it is the data is in the form of a table, we can differentiate the table, we can find the conclusions from that table. So all these things we studied in class 6. So collecting data, see, when we visit, when we see the newspaper, we will see the highest and lowest, that is maximum and minimum temperatures of different cities in India. We'll find in the newspaper. Or even if you visit our school also, we'll find the progress reports, marks scored by students in mathematics subject of class 7 or class 6, like this. That is called data which is collected and recorded. After recording, and should be organized. After once it is organized, we can draw the conclusions from the data. That is about this introduction of this chapter. Now we are going to study the main topic of this concept. It is representative values. Representative values are also known as measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency. In that, the first one is arithmetic mean. It is also known as average, then mode and median. We will discuss in detail about the arithmetic mean or average. Now we will discuss the first central measures of central tendency are representative value, that is arithmetic mean. It is also known as average. So what is average? Average is defined as the ratio of sum of all observations to the number of observations. So if I say generally where we use this average marks scored by class 7 students in a class test 1, or the average runs scored by that is a cricket player in a last 10 one day ODIs, that is one day matches, or the average rainfall of a place in a month. So in such cases we are using the word average. So average is defined as the ratio of sum of all observations to the number of observations. Now arithmetic mean, it is also known as, I said, it is average. Arithmetic mean is defined as the ratio of sum of all observations to the number of observations. So arithmetic mean is defined as what? It is defined as the ratio of sum of all observations to the number of observations. So the formula to find or to calculate arithmetic mean of the given data is mean is equals to sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So the formula to calculate mean of given data is what? Mean is equals to sum of all observations divided by number of observations. That is, add all the observations of the given data, then you divide that sum with the number of observations. Count how many observations are there in the data. With that number, if you divide, you will get the arithmetic mean. Is it clear, children? Now we will discuss one example to find the mean of the given data. Find the mean of 7, 3, 10, 8 and 2. So some data is given, that is how many observations are given here? Total 5 observations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 observations are given. We need to find its what? The mean of the given data. So let the given observations are, what are the given observations? Given observations are 7, 3, 10, 8, and 2. 7, 3, 10, 8 and 2. Now mean is equals to, what is the formula? It is sum of all observations. Sum of all observations divided by sum of all observations divided by number of observations. Number of observations. So how many observations are there? Here it is 5 observations are there. Now add all the observations, that is 7 plus 3 plus 10 plus 8 plus 2 divided by 5. That is equals to 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 10 20, 20 plus 8 28, 28 plus 2 it is 30. 30 by 5, that is 5 ones are 5 6 are is equals to 30, that is 6. Therefore mean of the given data is equals to mean of the given data is equals to mean of the given data is equals to 6. Like this we will find the mean of the given data. When the data is given, add the observations of the data and divide with the number of observations, we will get the mean. Is it clear, children, how to find the mean of the given data? Is it clear? Now we will discuss one more term. It is range. Range is defined as range is defined as, how we will define range? Defined as the difference of maximum and minimum value. Maximum value and minimum value. Value and minimum value, or it is also defined as the difference of highest value and the lowest value. Highest value and the lowest value. Therefore range is equals to maximum value minus minimum value, or also you can write it as what? The highest value and the lowest value. Here maximum means it is highest and minimum means it is lowest value. So range also we use to find that is the maximum value minus minimum value will give us a range. Now we will find one example related to this range. So example, we will discuss an example for a range. Find the range of the data. Find the range of the data. Range of the data. So what is the data? It is write some numbers: 7, 3, 10, 4, 9 and 6. Find the range of the data. That is, so given observations are, what are the given observations? Here it is, given observations are 7, 3, 10, 4, 9 and 6. 9 and 6. Now range is equals to, what is the formula? It is range is equals to maximum value or maximum observation minus minimum value, or it is also highest value minus minimum value. That is equals to maximum value, which is the highest number. Here it is 10, minus the lowest value or the minimum value, it is 3. That is 10 minus 3 is equals to 7. Therefore the range is equals to 7. Like this we will find the range of the given data. So range is defined as what? The difference of minimum value and the maximum value of the data. That is, range is equals to maximum value minus minimum value. Is it clear, children? Today's topic, and we'll discuss the exercise sums. Now we will discuss exercise number 3.1. The first question, second question. Organize the following marks. So marks are given in a class test in a tabular form. Organize the following marks in a class assessment or class test in the tabular form. The marks are allotted like this: 4, 6, 7, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1, 9, 6, 5, 8, 4, 6 and 7. These are the marks which are allotted to the students in a class test. So which number is the highest? Which number is the lowest? What is the range of the data? What is the range of the data? And find the arithmetic mean. So 4 more bits also are there. So first it is we will find the tabular form. So tabular form, what it contains, we have discussed already in the class 6. Marks scored divided by marks is one column, the other one it is tally marks, and the last one it is frequency. What is frequency? Frequency is the number which represents how many times that value is repeated. How many times that value is that particular value is obtained or scored by the students will give us the frequency. Now observe here. The first, what is the least mark? Here it is 2 is the least mark. How many students got? 1 is the least mark. It is 1 is there here. How many students got 1 mark? It is only 1 student is there who got 1 mark. So we will represent tally marks are nothing but vertical lines. So the frequency represents number of students. So only 1 student who got 1 mark. Next, 2 marks. How many students got 2 marks? Observe, 1 is here and here it is 2. So we have 2 children are there. So 2 vertical lines will represent for tally marks, and write 2 at here. That is 2 students have scored 2 marks. Next mark it is 3 marks. See how many students have scored 3 marks. It is 3 marks. It is only 1 student is there. So 1 vertical line will represent for tally marks. Next it is 4 marks. How many children have scored 4 marks? 1. Here it is 2. Then it is 3. So there are 3 children are there who scored 4 marks. 1, 2, 3. So write number 3 is the frequency. Next number it is 5. So how many children have scored 5 marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many children have scored 5 marks? It is 5 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will represent like this. 5 children. Now it is 5. So how many children have scored 5 marks? It is 5 children are there. Next it is 6 marks. How many children have scored 6 marks? We will count from the given data. We will count it from the given data. So 6 marks it is. Here we have 1, and here we have 2. Then here we have one more is there 3, and here we have one is there 4. So there are 4 children are there who scored 6 marks. Then with the 7 marks, how many children have scored 7 marks? 1 is there at here, and here we have 1 is there. So it is only two students have scored 7 marks, then 8 marks. How many children have scored 8 marks? It is only one student, so it is 1, and here it is 1. Now 9 marks, how many? Next mark it is 9. 9 marks were scored by how many children? It is again only 1 children. Like this, we will represent the data in the form of a table. This table is known as a frequency table. Frequency table. So we use here marks. How many marks are allotted to the children? And tally marks, frequency. Frequency represents what it is? Number of children who scored mark 1, or who scored mark 2 marks, who scored 3 marks. How many children have scored 4 marks? How many children have scored 5 marks? That number will represent frequency. So this is a tabular form. Now based on this, we will solve the questions. So the first question here it is, what is the first question here it is? First question, which number is the highest? Highest marks it is 9. And the second question it is, which number is the lowest? 1 mark is the lowest. 1 mark is the lowest. Then the third bit it is, find the range. Range, what is the range of the data? Range is equals to maximum value minus minimum value. Maximum value minus minimum value. Maximum value it is, the highest value is what? It is 9 minus the lowest value it is 1. 9 minus 1 it is 8. Therefore the range of the data is equals to 8. 8 is the range of the data. Now we will find arithmetic mean. Now find the fourth bit. Find the arithmetic mean. So mean is equals to, what is the formula for mean? To calculate mean, sum of all observations. Sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So write the formula and add all the marks. That is equals to, what are the marks which we have scored here? It is 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 and plus 5 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 and plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 whole divided by number of observations. How many observations are there? Here it is 20 observations are there. 20 observations. Now add all the numbers. 4 plus 6 10, 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 10 it is 20, 25, 13, 35, 39, then it is 2, the 41, 47, 49, 50, 55, 55, it is 60, 69, 75, 75 plus 8, 75 plus 8 it is 83, 83 plus 4 plus 6 is 10, 93, 93 plus 7 it is 100. So what is the sum of all observations we got? 100 divided by 20. 0 and 0 are cancelled. 2 1s are 2 5s are, that is equals to 5. Therefore mean marks is equals to it is 5. Mean marks of the class that class test or class assessment is 5. So how to find the mean of the given data? It is, the formula it is sum of all observations divided by number of observations. Add all the observations, then divide with the number of observations. We get the mean as 5. Is it clear, children? How to find mean and how to find range? We will discuss one more sum. Now we will discuss exercise number 3.1. The sixth question. The marks out of 100 obtained by a group of students in a science test are 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75. So one science test is conducted to the students and for out of 100 marks it is conducted. In that some 10 students marks were given. Find the highest and the lowest marks obtained by the students. Range of the marks obtained mean marks obtained by the group. We need to find these three. So the first question is highest marks is equals to, first bit it is highest mark. So what is the highest marks obtained by the student? It is if you observe this, the highest mark it is 95. 95 is the highest mark, and lowest mark is equals to what? Lowest marks is equals to, lowest marks means it is the least mark, which is equals to 39 is the least mark or the lowest marks. Second bit it is range marks obtained. Range marks is equals to, it is highest marks minus lowest marks. So highest marks, how much we got? It is this is 95 minus 39. That is how much will get 95 minus 39? Subtract 95 minus 39. So go for borrowing. 15 minus 9, it is 6. Then here it is 8 is there. 8 minus 3, it is 5. So what is this range marks? It is 56 is the range marks. How to find range marks? It is highest marks minus lowest marks. Highest marks is 95 and lowest mark it is 39. So 95 minus 39 is equals to 56. Now the third bit it is mean marks. Mean is equals to, what is the formula? It is sum of all observations. Sum of all observations divided by number of observations. How many observations are there here? That is number of students. How many students are there here? 10 students are there. Sum of all observations means add all the marks of the 10 students, that is 85, 76, 90, 85, 39, 48, 56, 95, 81 and 75 divided by number of observations. 10 observations are there. Now add this. 5 plus 6, 11, 11 plus 0, it is 11, 11 plus 5, it is 16, 16 plus 9, 25, 25 plus 8, 33, 33 plus 6, 39, 39 plus 1, 40, 45 and 50. So we'll get 50 by adding all ones place digits. Now 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 9, it is 24, 24 plus 8, 32, 35, 35, 40, 44, 44 plus 9, 53, 53 plus 8, it is 53 plus 8, 63, 70 and it is what? See, once again we count. 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 9, it is 24, 32, 35, 35, 40, 44, 53, 53, 70, 53, 70, 78, 78 plus 5 it is 68 plus 5 it is 73. So total sum how much will get? It is 730 will get. 730 divided by number of observations means it is number of students, it is 10. That will get it as 73. Therefore the mean marks obtained is equals to what? It is 73. The mean marks obtained is equals to 73. Is it clear, children? Yes. Now we will discuss one more sum from exercise number 3.1, that is question number 8. The rainfall in millimeters sorry, in mm stands for millimeters, in a city on 7 days of a certain week was recorded as follows. So rainfall in a city for 7 days of a certain week was recorded, and the rainfall is in the form of a table. Day rainfall in millimeters. Monday it is 0.0 millimeters. Tuesday it is 12.2. Wednesday it is 2.1, and on Thursday it is 0.0. Friday it is 20.5. Again Saturday it is 5.5, and on Sunday it is 1.0 millimeter. Find the range of the rainfall in the above data. First question, it is range of the rainfall. So range is equals to, what is the answer? It is maximum value minus minimum value. The formula to calculate range of the data is maximum value minus minimum value. Which is the maximum value? It is 12.2, 2.1, 0.0, 20.5. So 20.5 millimeters is the maximum value minus minimum value, it is 0.0. So we get what? When you subtract 0 from any number, we get the same number. Therefore it is 20.5 millimeters of rainfall was the range rainfall of the above data. Second question, find the mean rainfall for the week. So mean rainfall is equals to, what is this? It is sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So how many observations are there here? Weekdays means 7 observations. What are those 7 observations? 0.0 plus 12.2 plus 2.1 plus 0.0 plus 20.5 plus 5.5 plus 0 divided by how many observations? It is 7 observations. That is equals to, add these numbers. While we are adding, ignore the zeros, right? If we add 0 to any number, we get the same number. Or you can write the observations as 0.0, 12.2, 2.1, 0.0, 5.5 and 1.0. 7 days, 1.0. So again it is 20.5 is there here. 20.5, right? All observations 20.5. Then it is 5.5. Then it is 1.0. Add all this. How much we get? 0 plus 2, 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 5, it is 8. 8 plus 5, it is 13. Keep 1 and write here 3. Keep the point. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 2, it is 9. 9 plus 2, it is 11. Then 1 plus 2, 2. 2 plus 3, it is 1 plus 2, it is 3. 3 plus 4, it is 4. 41.3. 41.3 by 7, that is equals to, divide 41.3 with 7. So I am dividing here 41.3. When we divide with 7, 7 5s are 35. So go for borrowing. 11 minus 5, it is 6. 3 minus 3, it is 0. Keep point and bring 3. 63. 7 9s are 63. Therefore the average rainfall is how much it is? 5.9 millimeters. 5.9 millimeters. Now this so what is the average rainfall of this of that week? It is 5.9 millimeters. Now the third question it is see the third question. On how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall? What is the mean rainfall? It is 5.9 millimeters. Less than 5.9, how many days are there observed here? Less than 5.9. 0.0 is less than 5.9. 2.1, 0.0, 5.5, 1.0. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days, their rainfall is less than the mean rainfall. 5 days are there, that is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Is it clear, children, how to find this mean and range? Yes, I hope so. Yes. I hope you understand today's concept, and the homework is exercise number 3.1, question number 3, 4, 5, question number 7, question number 8. Please complete the homework and thank you very much.